Ready to do some tone yoga on your mat? 10 minutes. Place your feet firmly at the top of your mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to your heart center. Inhale, Tadasana. Exhale, heart center. We're going to do these a few times just to ground ourselves. So make sure you're taking a deep inhale and exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Back to your heart center. Do that again. As we begin this practice of flow, it's really important to take deep breaths as we create that movement, creating length in our spine, getting our body moving, our blood flowing. We're going to reach our arms behind our backs and then up overhead, seated chair pose. We're going to exhale as we reach overhead. Inhale as we open our heart. Taking our arms to cactus, so I'm squeezing my shoulder blades behind me. Inhale, lift and look up. Exhale. Now we're contracting, so create that C curve on your exhale. Scoop your belly, scoop your navel to your spine as you draw your arms in center. So think of this as a cat-cow. So really expand and open that heart on your inhale, and then exhale, push all the air out as you contract, cat. Now we rise up back to our heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen and down. We're going to do this a few times before we find our first downward dog. So inhale, rise, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure you're pressing your shoulder blades down your back. Lengthen your spine. Now we're going to step it back and find our downward dog, looking through our ankles, coming down to our plank, and then exhale, pushing back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, find your perfect plank, stack your shoulders above your wrists, and then push it back, rising from your tailbone up to the sky. Make sure you're lengthening your neck in your downward dog. Don't bring your chin into your chest, just keep it long. Now once we're in that final downward dog position, we're going to start treading our feet. So I'm bending one knee at a time. Push into the one side, pushing into that hip. You can turn your head, turn your hips side to side. This is just your time to walk it out in your downward dog. Now we raise up one leg. This would be left leg for you if you're mirroring me. Drawing that leg up to three-legged dog and then bringing that knee into your chest as you hover into your plank. We have 8 of these. It's a little bit of core strength, but again, it's flow movement. It's getting your body working and awake and alive. So 8 of these. Exhale, knee into chest. Then we're taking that knee out to a fire hydrant position for 8. Out to the side, inhale, exhale as you draw it back into your chest. And then from there, we're going to kick it through and hit our fallen star and start 8 hip drops down and up. Then we kick that same leg back up to three-legged dog and step it through. This is a high lunge, so don't turn your back foot yet. We're on the ball of that back foot, hips are square, and we do 8 knee drops. Keeping your shoulders stacked on top of your hips. making sure that front knee does not pass your front toes, so give yourself a very long lunge. Then we drop that back heel for your warrior one into warrior two, sweeping your arm forward and back for 8, taking your breath with you. Stay bent in that front knee. And after we do 8 of them, we're going to hold that reverse warrior. Now we drop it back down to our plank, to our downward dog, and begin our tread to do the other side. Remember, the reps are 8, so just flow with me and breathe. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Doing that once again. Inhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Heart center. We're going to flow through it on this next one, stepping or hopping back to a plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, rise, cobra. Shoulders down your back. And then open those knees wide. Exhale, child's pose. Stretching into your back. Walk over to one side, still in your child's pose, but we'll have the top hand on top of the other hand, reaching to the corner. Take a few deep breaths here, and then walk it over to the other corner, placing your hand on top to get that extra stretch on the side. And then we'll go TP finger center for child's pose one more time, breathing deeply into our backs. And on your final breath, we're going to swing those legs around to an easy seated position, either half lotus or crisscross applesauce. Inhale, rise, lifting your arms, creating length in your spine. Draw that love into your heart. And then place your hands on your thighs and choose a hand mudra that suits you. I like to place my middle finger to my thumb. Close your eyes, lift your heart, draw your shoulders down, and a slight tuck in your chin. Focusing on your breath, breathing deep, rising in your chest and your heart and holding it. Before you exhale, let it go. A mantra to take with you today is, if you cannot change your fate, change your attitude. If you cannot change your fate, change your attitude. If you cannot change your fate, change your attitude. Namaste. Have a beautiful day, everyone.